Today I am working on figuring out what I want to do with the next pair of pants. I was going to try something different, like do a bag or something else that's not jeans, but I really got excited about this one. I'm using scrap pieces from the first pair of jeans that I did. I have these olive green pieces that I cut out, and also have some other parts, and I want to combine them together into a beige, olive green, brown pair of baggy jeans. So before we get into it, hello, my name is Sara, I'm a maker, and welcome to my channel. So I want to try to show you what I'm thinking. I'm still in the process of figuring it out. This is the top of the jeans of an olive green skinny jeans, and I have, I guess these are like the knee area of these beige jeans. Then I have the ends of the olive green jeans, and I also have just plain brown fabric and kind of like a sage green fabric. First of all, I don't want these to be skinny, I want them to be baggy. So I'm going to have to add fabric to both sides. But in terms of putting it together, I'm thinking I have the olive green and then the beige, and then some of the sage green, and then ended with the olive green ends. I'll have to use the pattern that I did for the previous pants to measure out the length that I need to add, and then figure out how I'm going to add the brown fabric to the sides to make it baggier. So I'm starting off by ripping the seams. I feel like not everyone shows the details of how exactly they're doing the work, and I'd like to show you at least from the perspective of a newbie like me. I'm not a newbie to sewing because I do sew bags and dolls, and I have been doing that for a few years. But I am a total newbie to sewing clothes. I kind of start out by stretching the seam area and then putting the red tip underneath the seam and pushing through. I just push through the fabric, making sure not to cut the fabric and only cut the thread. Now I need to take apart the outside here and here, all the way up to the waistband. As I was working, I realized that I don't want to just add more fabric and make the leg longer. I actually want to kind of put more work into the patchworking that I'm making. I took apart both sides. I'm going to go back to the pattern and trace it again on a new piece of paper. This pattern is for mom jeans, but I want it to be more of a baggier jeans. So there's been a lot of progress and a lot of changes. I drew the new pattern, and now I'm just cutting up the pieces of fabric to figure out or to decide how I want to arrange them. So I was thinking about the waistband. I'm going to take it apart, and instead I'm going to put the waistband of the beige jeans because it's thicker. A thicker one would kind of make it a bit of higher waist. And then I'm going to sew the pieces together. So this goes here, and we have a brown piece, and so on, so that I can then add a piece here all the way down. So this is what we have so far. They've all been straight stitched, zigzag stitch, and then top stitched. And next step is to add this light green fabric on the outer sides. So I'm starting off by measuring how much I need for the green fabric. Next, I'm clipping the pieces in place so that I can sew them using a straight stitch. Here's what it looks like so far. Something like this. These will be more to the side. Cool. So now that I have the front legs done, I'm going to move on to the back legs. Before I attach anything to this, I want to remove the pockets because they're already kind of coming apart, and replace them with this gray canvas fabric, and also remove the waistband. These pants are taking a lot longer than I expected. The last thing I did was finish up the back legs. So the next step is to attach the front legs to the back legs. So I'm going to start with these seams. I can attach the inside of the leg. It's been a long day. I finished making both legs and I was about to attach the waistband, but I then decided that I want to make my own waistband instead. So I'm going to now switch to this kind of like upholstery fabric. I don't really have a lot of garment fabrics here because my work is mostly like bag making. But I think it's fine. Like, this is definitely a lot more flexible and soft, and I'm going to just remake the belt again using this fabric. And this is the final result. I learned a lot making these pants. Number one, the waist and the waistband will either make or break the pants. They're really important to get right. Number two, using non-garment fabrics like canvas is not a good idea. Comfort and practicality is more important than aesthetics. And there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments below.